What's up, everybody? This is D, the Philly Renegade. First off, if you haven't checked out the comeback that I posted this week, I'm going to put the card up in the upper right-hand corner of the screen. Be sure to check that one out after you check this video. I had a solid game last night. The op had a pretty decent game. We were going through it back and forth. It was a tight ball game. And I did something that I usually don't do. I deviated from my standard of play. My number one goal is to have a good simulation game. You know, I play straight up 99% of the time, but this was a 1%er right here. So I'm gonna take you through it, show you what I did to deviate from my game. My bad, bro. Let's get into this one. Let's go. All right, y'all, let's get into this one. We're going to speed through this first quarter, and I only put this video in here to show you that the op, like I say, he had a pretty decent game. You know, first thing when you come out in a head-to-head online game, you got to look for the cheese. And you can see the op is mixing his plays up pretty well. He's running a lot of inside zone, but nothing overly cheesy. You know, got a couple passes over the middle, you know, zone left, zone right. He was mixing a little bit of hurry up, you know, we'll talk about that in another video of my What's Cheese video series that's coming up here. But overall, he had a pretty straight up game, and the quarter ended. I didn't even get the ball yet. So we head into the second quarter. He got the ball on the 2-yard line. There's really not a whole lot I'm doing here. I could run commit, but I don't. He gets the easy touchdown. So I'm about to start my first possession. He kicks off, and he kicks short, so my cheese meter just went up to about a 2. I've mentioned in other videos I like to take my shot on the very first play just to test this pass defense. I saw that Quez was out there, tried to throw it further, and he got picked off. Quez got over the top. I tried to throw it further just so he couldn't catch up, and Jalen only got the arm strength like that in this game. He got a pretty decent arm, but not like that. So you see where I planned to throw it versus where I actually threw it. So I had the ball all of a good 10 seconds, and I turned it right back over to him. So he had the ball the entire first quarter, scored on the first play of the second, turned it back to him, but luckily I turned right around and get the interception. All right, so now I got the ball back. It's time for me to start cooking with grease. I hit him with the inside option play. The vision was incredible. The cutback was immaculate. First down. All right, so let's establish this run game. Let's get this option play going here. All right, whatever. All right, so you know what? I'm going to come back to the play I threw the interception on here. I got it. What? Come on, man. All right, I got something for that. All right, let me hit him with this right here. Yo, was that a meta blitz? Nah, that wasn't no cover 4. Get out of here. I see what you did there. All right, you got me on that one. I'm gonna go ahead and take my 3 points there, play the game the right way, but I'm coming back. All right, so we're gonna jump to his next drive. I get him to a 2nd and 8 here, and he tries to PA scenes me. As much as I run this play, I actually can play it pretty well on defense. On his next play, turnabout is fair play. I get there pretty quickly for the sack. And because I got him to a 4th and 18 here, he runs the unicorn play, as I call it. You don't see this much online. It's the punt. Respect for punting, bro. So now we almost at halftime. I had the ball twice. I had the 4-second possession or whatever it was. The frustrating next drive. But I was able to get Miles Sanders loose around that outside for a 1-play tutty. After a horrible start to this game, somehow I got the lead. So on his next drive, he worked the ball down the field on me. 3rd and 6. If I could stop him here, we're going into halftime tied up. Uh-oh. He gets the first down. So if you saw my hurry up and lose video, you see how I rail against hurry up. But if I'm being honest, on this drive, this is what he was supposed to do with that defensive set that I was in. Where he was, time left in the half, it made sense to go up hurry up here. I do absolutely nothing on my last drive of the first half, so let's jump forward. So here's a little way I set up. Somebody's kicking short. Sometimes I'll do this, and sometimes I get loose. This one didn't work out. So Miles got loose around that right side, so it's only right to test him again. All right, so that ain't working. I notice he running a lot of zones, so I'm gonna go with something that absolutely destroys the zone here. Ugh. Then he comes back with his instant pressure setup. I ain't gonna lie, I'm still in this setup. I know what you're doing. It's very effective. I gotta punt the ball. So after the punt on his very first play, he comes back in a heavy set. I'm looking for a run play here, but something told me that he was gonna take a shot. And sure enough, Slade gets him for the interception. So I realize at this point I haven't really tested him up the middle, so I go Miles Sanders up the middle for a 9.5-yard gain. Second and inches, this is easy peasy, get this first down. He run commits. So now on this 3rd and 2, I recognize his setup. I still, at this point in time in the game, I really don't know what he's doing here, but I recognize the setup. I get the ball out my hands quick. Incomplete. So let's spin this back for a second. If you look here, wait a second, that wasn't actually his setup. Well, he may have run the setup steps, but he must have went run commit here, because if you look, every single receiver is wide open because everybody came crashing down except for the one I threw the ball to. So even though he didn't run his setup exactly, coming down with that run commit, it served the same purpose. So now I'm frustrated at that play. To the op, for real, it's a thorough setup. He didn't over abuse it. There's no reason for me to go for it here. It's 3rd quarter, 3 minutes to go, 4th and 2. I should punt this ball, figure out what the heck he's doing. Like I said, he wasn't abusing it. He wasn't, nano blitzing me every down. So he deserved his punt here. But I was being a jerk. I think the frustration got to me and I went up top. First down. So all the favor the Madden Gods have been giving me, getting the ball right back after turnovers, I just threw it all away. I feel I'm gonna pay for that one later, but for now, I got the one run play, second play, touchdown, take the lead. So after the touchdown, he comes out and runs a play inside zone, but he gets a holding. Back it up, make it a 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11 is no problem with him. He comes out and runs a zig route, gets the completion, but look at Tyreek Hill all by himself. I had a defensive breakdown. Maybe the Madden guy's not mad at me. On the very next play, he comes back and drops back a good 20 yards and throws up a punt. I get the pick. He could have scored on that play before. I get the pick. Now I'm rolling. A.J. Brown for the touchdown. So he comes back out on his next drive and throws a nice little swing pass out to Mostert.
Uh-oh.
Gets the first down on that play. Then on this next play, I'm reading a bomb to Waddle all day when he brings that man in motion. He's definitely going to Waddle on that outside there. I'm about to get me a pick.
I hope you realize how you've hurt my feelings.
And he goes inside the Mostert. All right, good play by him. I got to give it to him. But it's about clock management at this point. So I come out with 2 option plays. Pretty much look like the same play, but they were 2 different plays. Trying to run some clock here. It's in the 4th quarter and I got a 3-point lead. And just that fast, that thought came and went because I come out and take another shot with that same play.
Are you serious right now, bro?
And I throw another interception. So he comes back out on his very first play here. I get him in a scramble drill. He's rolling out, throws back across the field. 4th interception of the game. All right, so now I got to play smart. Let's hand this ball off, run some clock. Nice gain on that first play. Come right back and hand it off again. Another decent game. And then on the 3rd and 1, I hit him with a swing pass. Almost got it into the end zone. But no worries, on the very next play, I take Quez on a sweep. Get to the outside corner, easy touchdown. On his next play, as he comes out here, you can see I actually read the play really well, and I just gave up on the user just a little bit too early. Jumping forward a couple plays here.
I told you I wasn't going away.
He just won't go away. Now with 1:27, he goes for the onside kick. I think it's a little early here with 3 timeouts. Luckily, I was able to recover it though. Again, I'm back to clock management. Let's get this game over with. I'm up 1 score. Run the ball up the middle. Come back with a sweep again, and actually hits me for a loss of 1. So as intended, I got him to use 2 of his timeouts on those 2 plays. Now I got him to a 3rd and 4. All he needs is a first down, and this one is over. So he's been playing cover 4, a lot of zone in this game, and I was saving this for the end of the game. Not necessarily this play, but a quick out. So as you can see over here, A.J. Brown is pretty much standing over there by himself. A drop back, 1-2 steps, throw the out, and this ball game is over. I come out ready to execute, ready to get it over with, and then this happens. I don't know what it is about Madden this year. One of the most frustrating things is sometimes when you go to throw the ball, he just won't throw it. I'm hitting the button 2, 3, 4 times. Interception. So if you saw my Road to Victory video, you know my mindset just went right to, all right, how can I come back and win this game now? So I tried to hit him with a 1-2 punch combination that I love to set up. Just the little inside zone and then right to the PA seams. A lot of times people will bite so hard on that second play thinking it's a run play and then get the PA seam for the touchdown. Not here. So as you saw, the next play was incomplete. Now I got a 4th down. Mission number 1 right here is to get this first down, and A.J. Brown does it for me. Second play here, I tried to hit him with a cross on the deep pass. Couldn't get it off, but I had to cross it open. He got the sack on that play, so it's 2nd and 27. I take a shot and it's incomplete. Now I'm at 3rd and 27. I hit Goddard. He just barely misses the first down, 4th and inches. I come back with that quick out that I tried to throw before. Get the first down. No timeouts. I get out of bounds, which was huge. Another one, out of bounds, huge. So I just wanted to pause it here for a second to show you the defense he was running. It was this defense and another one very similar to this that he was running. I think he mixed in a zone in there at some point in time. I ran that second out to AJ just to get a little bit closer for a Hail Mary. But I ran that with 5 seconds and only ran 3 seconds off the clock. So I got lucky again to get out of bounds. And at this point in time, I literally opened up the mic and told bro he had a good game. I like the way Bull played. He didn't play me cheesy at all. I wanted to not like him, but because I went for it on that 4th down. But he played me straight up all game. I told him good game. He deserved it. And then this happened. Quez Watkins in the back of the end zone. Sometimes you don't deserve a win, but the Madden Gods look out for you. Good game, bruh. I'm going to take that win even though I played like a jerk. And that's how serious I am about playing a straight up game. I mean, I went for it on the 1 4th down early on. The last 2 4th downs I had to go for it. The game was over if I didn't. So I tried to play the game the right way. I literally felt bad that I went for it on him, you know, for a bit. But hey, when that ball hit the back of the end zone, Quez came down with it. Hey, this could have been the comeback part 2. If you saw the other video, the comeback. That was my greatest comeback. This might have been my 2nd greatest comeback in Madden 23. Anyway, he dominated this game in a lot of ways. I was only 1 for 7 on 3rd down in this game, and he was 3 for 4. The total yards was about even, but he had the edge there. I got him in a turnover battle. He was -1 in turnovers. I didn't play my best game, but I got the win. I usually like to end on a tip and trick, but I don't really have one for this game. Only thing I could tell you, like the road for victory, just map out your path to win the game. And that's what I had to do after I threw that turnover when Hurts would refuse to throw the ball. After I'm hitting the button 2, 3 times, it just would not leave his hands. Just map out your chance to win or your plan to win and just try to execute it. So if you saw something you like in this video, please hit that thumbs up button. It really helps the channel. Subscribe. Turn on those notifications. I got more videos coming next week. Let's go.